Alrighty guys, just going to be doing a quick little reposition on my QQQ with it being Friday and getting closer. I think I'm just going to close this one out, free up some money, and then just roll it out. And we're just going to go right here, because if stuff drops down again, we'll just aggressively roll them down. I am pretty aggressive on the MES future options. I am doing that because I believe with Trump doing talks with Russia, Ukraine, has talks with Saudi Arabia, and a lot of other countries in the Middle East that, we've had issues with for whatever reason, whatever you want to say, for, I don't know, my whole life. Like, I was born into this. And if he can bring in the peace like he's wanting, markets will really start moving. So also the reason I'm saying that with Trump and the peace stuff with Saudi Arabia and Israel, and maybe potentially Russia, Ukraine, is if this does happen, obviously it's going to reduce geopolitical uncertainty, which is going to make it a lot better of a stock market for investors and everything, and probably going to have a nice pull up, especially with VIX decreasing and coming back down to where it is. Obviously, yes, it could spike up again, but I think we have some room, a little bit to go. We're still at 17. Also, there's going to be, like I was kind of putting, increased investor confidence just because of the reduced risk and uncertainty with broader wars, especially with the ones that are kind of maybe, might happen with these guys, just because of the broad implications. Oil prices should go down, natural gas prices should go down. I'm betting gold and silver prices do, buy a little more money on the buying power, where I feel more comfortable. I would love to do a long put on silver. I just am going to hold off. And also too, if Trump can do the stuff he's wanting to do with Saudi Arabia and oil, with Europe's situation, it really could help stabilize utility in their stock markets, because of the lower prices of oil would benefit them too. So that's kind of my case. That's why I'm thinking there's going to be good markets in a bit, and also on the month, if the month of May ends like this, I'm really liking the bull case. And just a little tidbit for anybody that might not know this. If you guys are looking for, because it's pretty big, on YouTube and stuff, if you guys are looking for intraday plays, but don't have the $25,000 for the PDT rule, and you guys are still wanting to do options, I would say to look into the micro future options, because there is no PDT rule if you're trading those. And the reason there is no PDT rule with the micro futures is primarily it's a different regulatory body. The SEC and FINRA enforces the PDT rule, but the future options and futures are regulated by the CFTC, so that's why there's no PDT rule. I didn't know that for quite a long time, because I just never really looked into it. I wasn't really interested for a long time about intraday, but that's one thing I thought I could just throw in there if you guys are looking for one of those and just don't want to have, or don't have the 25,000, because that is a lot of money, and that would make it hard. Close this one too at 50. just trying to edge back my loss from that one long micro we did, or I did quite a while ago. So I'm just trying to take small little things on that too, as I can take them. And guys, with it being Friday, I'm just going to close this one at 52. We're just going to close this one out. Alright, so at least that took back our loss, or my loss, from the one MES trade I did. Alrighty guys, pretty much at the market close, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Just wrapping up the video and just showing what the account is looking like at the end of the day. Was a really good week. Hopefully this continues in the next week and the month ends up pretty good with the green close Hikinashi after a week or two, end of May. So hopefully that shapes up the way I want it, and see you guys later.